Brazil's lineup has Alves, Marquinhos, Miranda, and Marcelo, but they're in trouble now, that back line. A chance for Caicedo, and it's blocked by the captain, Miranda.
It's in the end from how close that was. Here's a look at it. Tito was cutting inside. This was great work from the Swansea City man. They'll be looking to get that ball out wide to the left.
Have another look, Mateo. Spectacular tackle from Miranda just to get around this game and keep the Brazilian players moving. Here's a good ball from Neymar out in front. Gabriel Jesus. Just splitting pass from Neymar.
Yeah, it just falls down in the end. Wonderful ball from Neymar, splitting the two defenders. That's one of the weaknesses, if there is one for this Ecuador side. It is that back line. At times they have looked a bit shaky, especially dealing with the pace of the fresh legs of the teenager Gabriel.
Given away to Marcelo. Neymar. And Renato Augusto chose not to pick out that pass. Chance from a long way out. That's a long way off from Willian.
Bit of a speculative attempt. He had the overlapping run from Dani Alves coming to his right-hand side. Several options as well in front of him. But to start off, we've seen Ecuador playing that high pressure right away. They're trying to win the ball back early and pin Brazil back in their half. As you can expect, the Seleção will be looking to conserve their energy. It's really going to tire them out much more than they'd normally be accustomed.
Gabriel Jesus still in possession. Fires from range. Dominguez controls on the second bounce. Gabriel Jesus causing problems to the Ecuadorian defense.
You can see it's a sparky nature. He's so comfortable with the ball at his feet. There's a bit more of that Brazilian samba in his boots than some of the strikers we've seen in the past, like Fred. As well, to find that little sliver of room in between three defenders.
One back in a dangerous spot. Willian has two challenges. Renato Augusto from the edge of the 18. Now they're having trouble calibrating their shots, Brazil. But they are creating opportunities.
Absolutely, they're getting closer and closer. And here, Renato Augusto just loses his footing in the final moment. He's the one who starts it, continues his run wonderfully. Much better from Brazil. But here, at the final moment, he just goes to ground. And
join us for that. Noboa again with the interception, has help alongside. Noboa will take it himself, but it's straight to Alisson.
Could he have played it to Felipe Caicedo, who's chewing out Noboa right now? Can't believe that the ball didn't come in his direction. Second time now Noboa's won the ball back in a great position, looking to do everything on his own, but that was a tight angle. And he did have Caicedo, who had beat the Brazilian defender, who desperately wanted the ball to be crossed in low.
Crossed in toward Caicedo, went in the air by Miranda, but arriving is Valencia. Struggled with his touch, and more so with his shot.
The first touch from Valencia, Andres, wasn't exactly what he wanted. I think he was trying to lay it off in front of him. Instead, the touch took the ball way too wide and made the angle so narrow. Beautiful ball by the captain, Ayovi. Miranda, he's been sensational. He's winning a lot of these aerial challenges for that Brazilian defense. By far the tallest member they have there in the back line. And just
here's Neymar. He'll have a shot from distance. In trouble for Dominguez in the end, but that's the first chance from Neymar all game.
And on that point that you just mentioned about the balls seemingly going faster, Alisson said the same thing midweek, saying that it was difficult, or more difficult than usual, to save balls because
the legs of Renato, who wasn't budging. Here's Gabriel Jesus, 4 against 3. A chance for Brazil if they can take it. Renato Augusto fires over the bar and wide in the end. An excellent opportunity on the counter-attack, and the Brazilians could not materialize it into a goal.
Again, what a wasted opportunity for the visitors. Great build up here. Renato Augusto unmarked. As you see, the defender, Achillieri, moves to the inside, almost forgets his duty. And Engel was closing down, had that option. Gabriel Jesus, who did look well marked, though. He had Arturo Mina right in front.
Here come Brazil again with Marcelo for Neymar. This time more defenders back for Ecuador. Paredes against Neymar. Slid forward for Felipe Coutinho. Marcelo! Chances coming fast and furious now for the visitors.
That's the kind of goal we've seen him put away at Real Madrid time and time again. It bounces right in front of him. He's able to take it on his favored left foot, and is he that far off? Oh, that was pretty close. Whizzed by that far post, but just that little hop. He takes it.
This is an errand one. Send us your thoughts via social media. Use your social media platform of your choice. Paredes, 44. Caicedo taken away by Marquinhos. Time to perfection from the PSG man.
Caicedo in perfect position. He was already going up. Thought he had the header to the near post. Great work by Paredes, but Marquinhos rises up. This is poor from Arturo Mira. He just holds up his run at the end. Almost like as if he wasn't expecting Gabriel Jesus to chase for the ball. Have to look at the replay a little bit earlier than that. Well, it's great tenacious work here from the 19-year-old who...
Alexander Dominguez. It's Neymar, and it's in the back of the net. Ecuador 0, Brazil 1. A 47th international goal for Neymar, and a 1-0 lead for the visitors.
Taken well from Neymar. Dominguez, did he dive a little bit late? The 6'5" frame not able to get to a perfectly taken penalty, but I go back to the defender. Mina will be kicking himself after this. He hasn't put a foot wrong, and then he gets it all totally wrong. Gabriel Jesus, the one who sets up this penalty attempt. Wonderful with his work right in the 72nd minute at 10,000 feet above sea level. Continuing his run, never giving up, although a few other strikers would have. And he gives this goal for Neymar.
He's only played in 2 of the previous 6 World Cup qualifiers for Brazil. He makes his return after Olympic gold. And it's his first on the road to Russia. Doubled up by Arroyo, who'll get a second opportunity. Too quick to turn and complain to the referee. Ball still live. Noboa. Might wonder why Ecuador didn't try a few more shots from distance earlier in this match.
And this is the one from Bolaños. Andres, he didn't have anyone really near him, and that was going to go in. Allison outstretched, having to use every millimeter of his body to get a ball into that one.
The fact that it is such a long qualifying process. The games are so far apart. Here's Marcelo. In for Gabriel Jesus, who's got a debut goal. A couple of Olympians on the board. No, this one will count. And surely all 3 points for Brazil. In the 87th minute, a chance out of seemingly nothing, and it's Ecuador 0, Brazil 2.
Oh, it's Neymar who picks out Marcelo, but Gabriel Jesus sets up the penalty, and how about that unorthodox strike as well as he's lashing out with the side of his foot. He's been brilliant in the second half. He hasn't looked like slowing down one bit, but Neymar getting involved in all these build-ups. And Gabriel Jesus, he gets a little bit of separation from the defender there, as Ayovi's the one who's tucked inside to cover. And it's great dexterity and technique from Jesus. Andres, we mentioned it before, Brazil needed 21 points.
Picked him out, and Gabriel Jesus is in support. Gabriel Jesus, a chance for his second. How's Paulinho alongside? Goes for it himself! It's a brace on his debut. Ecuador 0, Brazil 3, and they're back on track to Russia. A gold star performance from the gold medal winner.
And again, it's Neymar starting the attack. Gabriel Jesus, he faked the defender to think that he was going to pass it off to Paulinho, who's continuing this run on the right-hand side. Look right here, seems like he might lay it off right there. The defender freezes Walter Ayovi, and then Gabriel Jesus punishes this Ecuador defense once again. That's an expert feint there from the 19-year-old right there. Looks up. Walter Ayovi thinks he's going to pass it to Paulinho, and then a sensational finish, side-footed into the top corner. That is a veteran move from the number 9, who has a brace.
It is